Welcome to Sacred Caregiving. My name is Barbara, and I just wanted to do a quick video about something that trips a lot of people up in the United States when it comes to health insurance. And it's tripped me up before, so I'm hoping that I can possibly spare some caregivers out there more headaches. So, when you are referred to a physician, when you're looking for a physician, whether it's a specialist, whether it's just a regular general practitioner, what they call like an internal medicine doctor, which is just your basic regular general practitioner, the one you go see on regular basis to hopefully keep you somewhat healthy, help keep the person that you are caring for somewhat healthy. And depending upon the insurance company, that provider will either be in network or out of network. Now, what does that mean? If a medical provider, whether it's doctor's office or clinic or hospital, any kind of medical provider, if they are what they call in network, that means that medical provider has an agreement with that insurance company to provide care at a discounted rate. So if somebody is in network, you are only responsible for the copay. So you pay your copay, let's say it's $30, you pay your $30 copay. Done. Everything's good. Health insurance company takes care of the rest. If somebody is out of network, that means that no such agreement exists, which means that whoever the financially responsible party is, whether it's you, whether it's the person you're caring for, whether it's somebody who has the conservatorship or durable power of attorney over finances for the person, whoever that person is that is financially responsible for the medical bills could end up paying anywhere from like a small percentage, like 10% of the medical bills, to anywhere to 100% of the medical bills, because that medical facility was out of network. Now, this is something that trips people up a lot as well. Just because a medical provider says they accept your health insurance does not mean that they are in network. That just means that, yes, they agree to bill your health insurance company, and your health insurance company can decide whether or not they want to pay all, part, or even none of the medical bill because that medical provider was not in network. So, how do you find out if your medical provider or if the specialist that you are going to be referred to is in network? You can call or go online with your health insurance company. You give them the first and last name of the physician, medical facility, whatever, as well as their specialty. The reason that they want all of this information is because if you have somebody with a common last name like Smith, and you just say Dr. Smith in Oklahoma City, for example, there might be several Dr. Smiths in Oklahoma City that practice. One might be a Jason Smith. One might be a Jones Smith, one might be a David Smith, and one could be a proctologist, one could be an ear, nose, and throat doctor, one could be a cardiologist. You want to make sure that you're getting the right Dr. Smith. The other reason is because many providers might work at multiple locations, especially if they're affiliated with a big hospital facility that has like multiple hospices. Well, yeah, they could have hospices. Like they might have multiple locations for hospice, hospitals, home care agencies, clinics, etc., all spread out in a certain geographic area. So get as much information as you possibly can. Doctor's full name, their specialty, location. If they don't have the address, then find out if they have a phone number, because you can always do a quick internet search and put in Dr. Smith 918-555-2312 or something. Like the Dr. Smith with the phone number, search it on the internet, it comes back, oh, that Dr. Smith is Dr. Jones Smith at such and such location. Then you can call the insurance company and say, okay, is Dr. Jones Smith at this location in my network? One call or one website visit can save you a whole lot of headache. It can save you hundreds, if not millions of dollars. And if you think I am kidding with those numbers, let me just give you 2 examples from my own life. One was several years ago, I had to have a breast biopsy. And and I didn't know any of this at the time. And my physician unwittingly sent me to a medical facility that was out of network for my biopsy. So when I got to the medical facility, they said yes, they accepted my health insurance. However, my copay was going to be $600 because they weren't in network. And then they wondered why my blood pressure was elevated when they went to take it. Another example is my late Uncle Larry, God rest his soul, had several bouts of cancer, had back problems, knee problems, had broken arm, like I said, had multiple things of cancer. And people used to joke that he was $1 million man. He was a $6 million man. And he said, yeah, I'm beyond $6 million. Because and it was true, because of all of the medical procedures that he had had over the years to remove the cancers, to, undergo chemotherapy, radiation, etc. All of that stuff adds up. And he had to go see a specialist because of the type of cancer that it was. So all of that over the years, and with his heart condition, all of that led up to literal millions of dollars. So that's why I say, one call, one website visit to the insurance company, it can save you money, and it can save you a whole lot of headache. Caregiving is hard enough. let's not make it more difficult on ourselves. With that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a caregiver. It really is sacred work.